Hello, welcome to Aapki Khabar. And today's session is going to be very much interesting. If you want to start your career, if you want growth in your career, if you want to be mentally and physically fit, if you want balance in your work life and business life, all this is possible. And this is going to be unlocked today. As of now, nowadays, Navratri is going on, and we are experiencing the power of influence. And today, we are going to know in detail what is the power of circle of influence and how can we build this. This is the most important thing. As you have seen in your day-to-day life, few people's who start any of the job, any of the work, any of the business, and they got success. What is the science? How they do this? And today's our guest is Shaifaly. Shaifaly is a corporate trainer. She is a motivator. She is influencer, and today she is going to influence the power of circle of influence. Shaifaly ji, welcome to Aapki Khabar, and what you are going to explain Aapki Khabar viewers, what is the circle of influence?
So namaste and good day Rajiv ji and Aapki Khabar viewers. Thank you for having me again here on a Sunday, bright Sunday morning. We both are together and talking on a very influential topic, circle of influence. So I create an intention that whosoever is watching this series, this session, they have takeaways, whatever they want to create in their life. So with this intention, I would like to start this session. Thank you so much for having me here, and this session is all yours.
Shaifaly, uh, what is the power of circle of influence and what is it? Circle of influence, what is it, how it works, and how we can build this?
So Rajiv ji, very interesting question you have asked me. What is circle of influence? If I talk about the definition says a circle which we build around ourselves. And a circle of influential things, influential people that we have around ourselves is called circle of influence. But if I talk about in a layman language, so if many of us must have watched this Munna Bhai MBBS movie. So Munna Bhai MBBS was not a doctor. What he was doing was the medicines were doing their work, the doctors were doing their work, the patient was responding to the medicines and to the treatment. But what was Munna Bhai doing in that movie? Munna Bhai was the circle of influence. He was building that aura. He was changing the vibrations of that place that the patient wanted uh, to survive, to live for long, and to get cured. So that is that is a layman example of Munna Bhai MBBS. If I speak about that in Hindi, तो मुन्ना भाई क्या काम करता था? मुन्ना भाई ने इतना मोटिवेट कर दिया लोगों को, उसके चारों पेशेंट के चारों तरफ इतनी पॉजिटिविटी, इतनी ऑरा अटैच कर दी कि पेशेंट को मन करा कि वो जिए, पेशेंट को मन करा कि वो अपने लिए फटाफट ठीक हो, एंजॉय करे लाइफ को. और जहाँ उस मूवी में हमने देखा दैट पेशेंट्स हु वर कमिंग, दे वर अबाउट टू डाई, एंड मे बी अगर कोई बिल्कुल लास्ट स्टेज पे भी है, so they are not that depressed. They are, at least whatever time they are surviving, they are able to enjoy that. And that was because he created that positivity, he changed the vibes of that hospital, and that is basically called circle of influence.
So, when I knew this first word, circle of influence, actually, I was not aware of this. Then I started to know on YouTube and other sources. So it was very much interesting. Circle of influence works in three ways and different ways, what affects us and what we can change, and other very much things in the power of circle of influence. So we would like to go in the detail, what is the circle of influence and how we can influence others, and what the factors what not influence us, so we can give all the creativity, we can explore all the things and we get success.
Yeah. Very interesting question, Rajiv ji, again. So, first of all, let me answer the first question. What is circle of influence? So, as I just
Yes.
mentioned, explained in my previous answer. So, just to add on, we attend a lot of workshops, we attend a lot of sessions, and we are self motivated people. So, we always say and we always believe that take actions, take actions, and
Yes.
you will achieve whatever you want. It is a very common answer that take actions. I also
Yes.
know that I have to take certain actions in my life. You also know that you have to take certain actions in your life. But still, I am not taking certain actions. Like, for an example, if I talk about health, I know I have to take actions in my life. I have to stay healthy. I have to go to a gym or I have to do morning walk. I know it is important for
Yes.
me, but still, I am not taking actions. So
Yes.
what
Yes.
happens is my circle of influence. So in my group, there is a woman who is a self motivator in the field of physical fitness. So she forced me that you have to daily go for a walk. You have to start with 1,000 steps. You have to start with 2,000 steps, and she ensured that I am whatever target she is giving me, I am doing it on a daily basis, and I was accountable. I had to report her that okay, 1,000 steps taken, 2,000 steps taken. So I started from 1,000 steps, and today I am at 15,000 steps, and I have made it a practice. So earlier, when I
Yes.
started this, I knew that this is important for me. I knew that I have to take care of my health. I have to start the daily walk, morning walk. But I was never doing this. So she influenced me. She forced me. She took a check on me, and that's how I have started taking care of myself. So what we do is generally we take only those actions in our life which are urgent. So there are two quadrants, one is important and one is urgent. So we take care of the urgent things, that if I don't start my medicine today, that means something may happen to me, or maybe already something was going on with my health and I was ignoring it, but it is urgent, so that is why I have to start the medicines. But if I address this in the important quadrant only, that taking care of my health is very important, then the urgency doesn't come, and that is where the circle of influence helps, that they avoid situations going from important to urgent. They stay in the important, they stay in the important quadrant only, and they ensure that the things, whatever we are, whatever actions we have to take, or in whatever area, like you mentioned, career growth, health, wealth, happiness, work life balance, whatever. So that circle of influence ensures that we are taking actions and the situation is not going to that urgent quadrant. It stays in important quadrant and it is addressed. So that is what circle of influence does.
Yes, yes, it is very much important. If we do not take any action, any of the power, whether it be the power of circle of influence, and any of the power cannot do any of the work. So it is up to us to adopt all these things. If we want to grow, if we want to get success, if we want to work life balance, because it is very much important. Sometimes in our work pressure, our life, personal life, family life got disturbs. So it is very much important, work life balance. If you cannot do work life balance, it affects all the aspect of life, your working nature, your working behavior changes. And so we have to work on all these things. What is the important, if anybody anything happens which we don't like and it affects us. So how we can manage this?
Beautiful. So, one is that you need to have a circle of influence around you. So, the research and study says that what I am today, I am an average
Yes.
of 5 people whom I am surrounded with. So, first of all, I need to check that what kind of people I am surrounded with. Am I surrounded with good people, quality people? Am I surrounded with average people? Am I surrounded with negative people? What kind of people am I surrounded with? So this is not my perspective. Yes, I believe this because I have seen again changes and good transformation happening in me. And I, when I go back and see that what kind of people I'm surrounded with, so I am surrounded with people who have achieved something in their life, people who keep trying, who keep thriving, and they achieve whatever they want to achieve in their life. And that's how I see that I have taken a lot of initiatives for myself. Like I was never a book reader. I've started in last year. I read 12 books, and the journey is still on. I have transformed. I started taking care of my health. I walk 10 kilometers a day. So that's what my circle of influence has done. And of course, in my professional journey also, uh, I was only doing a certain part of my profile, but now I have expanded, enhanced my profile, and I'm doing multiple things at the same point of time. So that's what circle of influence does. So one, the important aspect is that what kind of people we are surrounded with, we need to check. Secondly, make circle of influence with people who are not attached to you emotionally. Now here I'll give you an example. What happens is if something goes wrong with me, like this is your question also, something goes wrong with me today and I am in a bad mood or I am disturbed, and I go back and I talk to my family. So what happens is that family, because the family is emotionally attached, so instead of uplifting me, they will also go down. They will also, they'll be happy with my happiness and they will be sad in my sadness. Oh my God! And they what answers they will give me? Oh my God, you are stuck. What will happen to you now? How will you manage? Come on, how can he or she say this to you? So when I am already, my energy is already down, and when I'm talking to my family also gets emotionally hurt. Oh my God, what? How will she manage this? So if I was at 50%, now I have come down to 30%. And if I talk to my second family member, then maybe I may get to 10%. But if I talk to my circle of influence, my circle of influence will say, even now our next question we can take up is who can be your circle of influence. So my circle of influence will say that's okay, it's a situation, turn the challenge into an opportunity. In this negative
Yes.
situation also, what positive do you see? How can you change it into positivity? How can you stay positive? What can you do to stay positive? So this is what, when we are negative, you ask this question, when we are negative, so that circle of influence helps us to, at least if not from 50% to 60%, at least we are at 50%, we are not falling down,
Yes.
and gradually 50% to 60% to 70% we scale up. And when our energy is high, when we are mindful, we are when we are thinking positive, we handle the situation much more efficiently and in a better manner.
Yes.
This
Yes.
is what I think.
And as I experienced and learned a lot of things, the most important thing is remove the toxic people around us.
Yes.
Because it affects immediately. And if you have the positive power, if you have the surrounding of the peoples, as you explained, the people who have achieved something, who has the knowledge, who promotes you, if you have the surrounding like this, nobody can stop you for getting success. So in the last, what would you like to advise आपकी खबर viewers, so they can practice this, they can learn this, and they also become the entrepreneur, they got the success and winning the most of the awards, and maybe we will be interviewing them for the success. What is your advice?
So my first piece of advice would be that please see what kind of people you are surrounded with.
Yes.
Stay surrounded with whatever you want to achieve in your life. For example, if you want to achieve health, if you want to achieve, create something professionally in your life, uh, surround yourself with such kind of people who are already successful in that particular area, whatever you are looking at. And a personal, from my experience, that these people should not be the family members. These should be people who are not emotionally attached to you. They are detached people. Third advice
That's
would be that please have mentors for you, please have guides for you. Even age, here say age is just a number. They can be junior, they can be senior, they can be peers, anybody. So have mentors, have guides, have advisors. If you go with that, they will always keep you pushing. And that Kaizen says that 1% improvement every day uh, makes you a healthy, happy, and a wealthy person. And that's what you have to do. And when coming to that applying for awards, like I myself, I was a part of HR Success Talk, and after that, a lot of people keep asking me that how to apply for awards, or how to receive an award. Then just stay connected with those forums who are organizers of awards. Stay connected with people, maybe through their LinkedIn profiles, that how what kind of awards they have won, what are the achievements. Enhance your profile. Your social media presence should be such that whatever achievements you are there, it should be genuine and authentic. Otherwise, it is quite visible. So whatever genuine and authentic work you have done, bring it to the notice, bring it to the eyes of the people, and there, everything is already waiting for you. It is just that we need to open our hands, and we just need to, uh, at the right time, we just need to nail that particular thing. So that's all from my side, Rajiv.
Thank you, Shaifaly ji, for giving such valuable information. I would like to suggest the viewers of the Aapki Cover. So practice all these things which Shaifaly ji has given, and analyze what the changes you have done in a few days. Your complete mindset will be changed, and you will think like a winner. So it is the effort of Aapki Khabar to provide such information from the experts like Saifali ji. And but if you not practice this, you will not getting anything. If you practice, you will gain something. So let us start to work on this, the circle of influence, study this, practice this, analyze this, and get success. Thank you for watching Aapki Khabar. Thank you, Safali ji, for joining us and giving your valuable time. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and have a brilliant weekend ahead. Thank you so much, Rajiv.
Thank you.